What is up, guys? It's your boy King Shibi and welcome to Arise crossover on Roblox. I played this game not a few days ago on my stream, and today I'm going to make a progress report and also give you the basic rundown of the game so far. This game is absolutely amazing. Currently it is in beta, so do not worry that your data will not be resetted, and I have been enjoying this game so much that I have had I don't know how many hours. Let me show you how many hours I have got on this game. I have total of 1 day 11 hours on this game, and even now I'm still in the game, so timer is going right now. So I'm going to give you the basic rundown and also going to tell you how to become the most powerful shadow monarch on the game. I am currently a shadow monarch, as you guys can see, because let me just give you a sneak peek of what I have done so far. Yep, there you go. I have arisen not one, not two, but 6 SS rank shadows, and these are going to be super powerful. As you guys can see, this guy alone does have a 10.52 billion damage. I know if you guys are just starting out, this seems like a really weird way to show the game, but let me tell you how to even start the game in first place. I started on my stream and there was nobody to tell me what to do in the game. So that's why I wasted a lot of time on this particular island, and I can say that this island is not where you should spend your most amount of time. So let's start. Let's not waste time, and if you're new here, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and also like the video so I can do some little bit of giveaways for the passes. As you guys know, this game supports a ticket system from which I can gift you guys some passes, and I can assure you I grind these a lot because I have all the passes from the tickets itself, and I'm okay with giving you guys a little bit of something if you guys subscribe and comment down below. So let's start. So first of all, when you spawn into the game, all you have to do, you spawn right here. First thing you will see the solo treaty spawn point and the weapon shop. And let me tell you, this weapon shop is not what you should go for instantly. The first thing you should go for is this Sundu guy. You attack him and you do not use the shadows that I am using in the first place. You unequip them all and you go for the first guy you see right here. One thing I would recommend is you join their Discord so that you can get auto arise and auto click for free. If you do that, you can automatically kill any of the agents or the hunters or any of the shadow people that you want to gain. You will get them for free. As you guys can see, I have current 2 DPS and slowly but surely I'm killing Sundu. After you have defeated the Sundu, you will get max of 3 tries to arise that particular unit. And let me tell you, Sundu is the most weakest unit so far. And of course, these units come into multiple types of ranks: E, D, C, B, A, S, and double S as well. Double S is considered national level kind of, but we named it SS just for the easier kind of it. So there you go. You can see I got 3 arises, though I was not able to arise him because it failed. I don't have too much damage. But do not worry, if you keep on trying, sooner or later you will be able to awake one of these guys. After you have awakened one of these Sandus, you can hold total of 4 shadows at first. But if you do buy a game pass, which I'm going to do the giveaway for, you can have a total of 7 shadows. So I would suggest you go for 4 Sandus if you want to, or you can go for Goganhi as well. Let's complete the Sandu and let's see if we can arise him, and then we can equip that guy to defeat the other unit as well. So this is the weakest. If you guys want to know which one is the weakest, which one is the strongest, and there you go, you have arised one of the units. So what you got to do is click on the skull shadows and equip the shadow you just got. Once you equip them, they will travel behind you and attack the nearest unit you take them to. Either you can click on attack for them to attack, or you can buy the auto attack game pass as well. That's all on you. I would suggest you invest into the game passes early on because yeah, they definitely help you speed up into the game as well. So yeah, definitely gonna suggest that. So after you have defeated the Gonchi, which is the second best unit on this island, what you gotta do is collect 4 of these Gonchis. And first of all, let me tell you what to get when you're on this island. So after you have defeated Gonchis, you can check out on your index, which is on your top right of your screen. Let me show you what you can get. So here you go. I have unlocked all these units already, so that's why you can see them. But once you have not unlocked them, you will see that these are into the black marked units. So I would suggest you go for Sundu, you go for Gonchi, then you can ignore Dake right here. And after ignoring the Dake, you will be able to arise your Gonchi, which we not able to. We failed the arise again. This would happen quite sometimes. Do not worry about that. Also, you only need about like 10% value to be able to get arise option available for you. If you do not get 10% damage, you will not be able to arise the unit. So after you have defeated the Gonchi and arised some Gonchis, you will be able to get E rank or a D rank out of this thing. So let's defeat them fast enough because we are getting him with another guy. And arise, let's flip and go. We arise another one of those. Now you can equip that as well. And now you have 2 shadows that will attack for you. And if you have more and more shadows, your DPS or the damage will increase. So once you have all the D rank Gonchis, then you gotta go for this big long in guy, because these giant dudes either the first of all they're gonna have most these guys have the most amount of HP. Also they take a lot amount of time to defeat, but the factor is they always drop a D rank when they are being summoned. So the D rank is currently the best kind of thing you can pull, which is the easiest thing that you can pull. Of course, you can go up to C, B, and A as well, but those are really rare, which is like I think 0.001%, which is highly flipping rare. So I would suggest to not go for those if you're just starting out, and just go for long gains as much as possible. And once you have 4 long gains, I would suggest go for a Kargalan as well. There we go. We did not get 10%, so we did not get any of arise options. So once you have defeated all the long gains, you get 4 D rank long gains. What you can do is climb this highway and go up the top and get 4 of these Larlagans, because this is the strongest unit on this island. And I think only thing that you do need is the 4 Larlagans, which is D rank, C rank, whatever you can get depending on your luck. Though it has the most amount of HP, but Longin has the best kind of damage on this island as well. Not the bestest, but like yeah, pretty good on the index as well. Because these are the top 3. I would suggest to not even go for Anders because he's not that good. But you can go for Anders if they're dungeons. So first of all, what are dungeons? Dungeon spawns every 30 minutes. Not really 30 minutes particularly, 30 minutes in your real world clock, like 1 p.m, 1:30 p.m, 2 p.m, 2:30 p.m, 3 p.m. So these are the times where things will spawn, a dungeon will spawn. Depending on the rank, they would have certain amount of hardness to it. So if an E rank dungeon spawns, that is the most useless dungeon. If it's a D rank dungeon, it is kind of useful, but not the best kind of. C rank dungeon is where you need to go when you have D rank Larlagans. If not, then you can move on to the next islands as well. So there are a total of 4 islands right now in the game, which is the leveling city, which is the solo level city. As you guys can see, we have Sondu, Gonchi, Dake, Longin, Anders, and Larlagans. And in the solo leveling dungeons, you will get the Vermilion and the Shadow Monarch. And when you dungeons, which is can be any rank. So let me explain the dungeons fully again. So once you go into the dungeon, you will be able to defeat certain kinds of enemies depending on that rank gate. If a dungeon spawns in about like a few minutes, I will show you guys how the dungeons looks like as well. So once you go into dungeon, you will have around like 12 to 15 minutes to defeat the enemies inside of it. And if you do complete the dungeon, you can repeat the dungeon again and again for more and more units or much more rarer units. So once you are in a, let's say, C rank dungeon, you can pull up to like C and a B rank hunters or shadows inside of that dungeon. If you go into an A rank, you will be able to get A and S rank shadows in there. And after that, if you have A rank, S rank hunters available or shadows available in your team, you can go for S rank stuff as well. But if you're not getting lucky with the dungeons, you only have Larlagans, I would suggest to go to the grass village. To travel to the grass village, what you can do is either buy a boat, which is right here, which is the boat shop. One thing I would suggest to buy is the little goat, which is currently the best boat at the lower levels. Me, on the other hand, is pretty much maxed out on this game. So I have this giant pirate ship, which costed me around 300,000 gems, which is not too much. You can easily claim that many gems. Right now, you can see I have 500 million gems, which is not too many. And you can turn off the auto clicks. And once you have went from the solo city, if you have completed the solo city, you can move on to the grass village. Grass village is pretty much the Naruto themed village. So here you will get a few things, which is the Snake Man, Orochimaru, Sakura, and Black Crow. In the dungeons, you will get pain inside of it. So what, depending on the index, as you guys can see, from bottom to last, the things are stronger than the previous one. So like the first guy you see is the weakest. Second, Sakura is stronger than Orochimaru, and Itachi is the strongest on the island, and in the dungeons, Pain is the strongest. This only means that the same rank stuff is different a little bit. So let's just say if S rank Itachi and an S rank Pain, Pain is going to be more powerful than Itachi, of course, because it is spawned in the dungeons and it is an epic type stuff as well. So here you guys can see. But if you have an SS Black Crow and have an S rank Pain, you will see that SS Black Crow has more damage than S Dior. So yeah, pretty basic stuff. Rank does have a lot of difference. Let me show you right here. If you see SS rank, this guy has 10.52 billion damage, and this is the third island, which is the, I think, the second hardest island on this game, and this guy only has 2.34 billion damage. So yeah, you guys can pretty much say that S rank just pretty much solos everything. And even right here, 5.10 billion damage on Black Crow on the second island, and third island, this guy S rank cannot have more damage than the Itachi itself. So yeah, pretty explainable in my opinion. So the higher rank means the better. And if you guys cannot figure out which one is the best, all you have to do is click on the order potential and it will order for you, and then you can click equip best. That is the easiest way to make your team, and that's what I would suggest you guys do too. Because if you sell rare units, you will definitely regret that sooner or later. So now let's equip Shadow Monarch, which is the weakest unit I have here. So what I would suggest is you arise him, which you do by clicking B. And once you are on the Ninja Village, if you're too weak, you can go for these smaller units, which is the Black Crow. Or if not, if you're playing with a friend or two, you can go for the big Black Crow, which is 100% chance. Not really 100% chance, but like if you do get a rise out of him, you will 100% get a D rank Black Crow, or even maybe C, B, just like I explained earlier a little bit. So now you can attack him and get a tons of damage. And if you are able to arise him, let's use one of my strong units to defeat him instantly. Once you're able to get a rise out of him, you will be able to get, you will be easily able to defeat everything pretty much. And by the looks of it, we might need to use all of our team, huh? And there you go, it has been defeated. And arise later, of course, these arise have a low percent chance at first, but yeah, sooner or later you will have a decent chance when you have more and more damage. And after you are on this island, don't be like that guy. Do not go for Sakura, because Sakura D rank is really trash and it takes the same amount of time to defeat. So definitely would not suggest this. What you can do is, while you're farming Itachi, you can wait for the dungeons. Right now, there's only 2 minutes left in the game for a dungeon to spawn. And as soon as a good dungeon spawns, first of all, the second you join the Discord for this game itself will tell you that dungeon has spawned. It will ping you, and it will also tell you what rank it is. So depending on the rank that you need, you can go in the game and go for that. And the traveling stuff I already explained. You can swim, or you can buy the boat, which is the goat boat if you want to buy that, or you can buy this big ass ship, which is only like 300,000 gems, which is not too much money, to be honest. But after you have gotten S and A rank stuff, I would suggest you keep doing the dungeons. Do not worry about that too much. You don't even need to go onto the One Piece Island technically if it's not related to the dungeon. But if you need to level up your units or shadows, you can go up to the One Piece Island. At first, you can easily level up your units. You don't need to even level them to max. So let me explain the leveling system as well. So at SS rank, you can go up to 200, S rank 175, A rank 150, and so on and so forth. You know, just going down by 20-25 levels, and you will be able to get the maximum result of whatever you need. So I think E rank goes up to like 50 levels, which is not too much. You can easily defeat one of those guys and easily get 50 levels without any worries. SS rank goes up to 200 level, and it has the most amount of damage. So like levels does play quite a different role. So always have your units to max level. And there you go. We have an island spawned right here. So let me try and find him if I can. Also I have a dragon, if you guys didn't know that. On this island we have the dungeon. So dungeon has spawned. There you go. Dungeons would look like this. This is the normal kind of dungeon, and of course there's a different kind of dungeon. It could be a red gate dungeon, it could be any kind of dungeon, and as you guys can see, it's a rank B. So once you go into this, let's might as well go into just for the tutorial side of it. Once you go into it, you will be able to defeat the enemies inside. Let's also equip one of our units and defeat. Now if you guys arise anything inside this dungeon, you will only get that certain rank or one rank above. So this is a B rank dungeon, you will get B rank units or a C rank unit. So let's equip one of my units. Let's have this, and there you go, attack. Now you will see that once you defeated him, you will get the arise option, classic, and once you try to arise him, either it will arise or either it will not. You will get B or A rank units. So far you only get about 15 minutes, but once you have completed the dungeon, you can go back or you can leave early if you're feeling like you're not going to be able to complete it. So you can retry it again. You're going to get 15 minutes again. So like keep on retrying, and in about like after spawning of a dungeon, it will disappear after 15 minutes. So of course I did not click on the spawn point. So every island has a different spawn point as well. So once you have clicked on E, you will be able to change your spawn point to be able to help with these dungeons if you're trying to repeat them. So that's what you can do. In the end, the best island that you need to go to, or the best units that you can find at the moment, is the Bleach Island. Let's try and go to there, and I'll show you what we have over there. That has the most strongest units out there. And there you go, the boat has drifted apart a little bit, but do not worry about that too much, because this game is really fun. Because like actually you want to farm these units and you do fail a little bit, so like it's really fun to farm these units, and it's not like, you know, just grinding. You can take a break on the grind, because you do not know that dungeons will spawn every time. It's every 30 minutes, so it can be any rank dungeon. But for the sake of having good dungeons, the game has made it possible that there would be 6 or I think 4 dungeons on a daily that will be S rank dungeons. It can be more, but 6 to 4 will be confirmed ones. So here on the Bleach one, I have never seen One Piece, so I have no idea what these guys' names are, but these 3 are the major things that you can get. And of course, if you get it in the highest rank, that is the best. On in the face heal island, you will get Uryu, you will get Kuchiki, and you have Renji. And of course, from lower to the highest, the damage increases. Luryu has the lowest damage, Genji has the highest damage in the same rank, but if the rank changes, there's gonna be differences as well. I still haven't seen this guy yet, because this is the hardest dungeon. You will need a big damaging team. You cannot do these dungeons solo. So yeah, you definitely need a team or friends to be able to do dungeons in this island. So this is the hardest one, but I can tell you this is Ulquiorra, which is the strongest unit out there. And if you guys do not believe me, let me show you how much HP do these guys even have. So this guy right here has 3.58 trillion HP, which is like a big jump from any of the islands. I think One Piece has like few millions. On the solo leveling, that's like few thousand, and Ninja has like 10 or 100k or something. I'm not quite sure, but like, yeah, those islands are really weak and the best if you're trying to farm early S ranks as well. And even now, as you guys can see, I'm pretty much using the SS ranks from those islands, because those are easy and I can repeat them as many times I want. So like it takes me about like 2 to 3 minutes to defeat solo leveling city dungeons, or even the grass dungeons. So I can repeat them like 5 to 6 times in the given 15 minutes. So you guys can do that too. And in the Brum Island, I can go up to like 2 to 3 times. So that's why I got the Me Falcon inside of it. So yeah, pretty basic stuff in the dungeons. And after all, you guys might be wondering, what's the use of this cash? Well, from the cash, what you can do is go up to the weapon shop, which is available on each and every island, and can buy the weapons as well. I would suggest to not buy any weapons because these weapons have barely any damage or does not have that good of a damage, to be honest. So they're not really worth buying or even using, to be honest. But if you really want to buy it, the best saber is the colossal saber, which costs you about like 6.7 billion, which is really easy to farm if you're maxed out. Do not go for weapons in all the islands. Only go for the best weapons in each and every island, or even just go for the best weapon in the Solar City and then buy the best weapon in the Bleach Island itself. And again, I would suggest to buy as many gold passes as possible because these dungeons give you tickets. These tickets will be really useful. So let me explain how many tickets you can get each and every island pretty much. So S rank dungeons can give you 30 tickets. A rank dungeon gives you 20 tickets. I think B rank gives you around like 6 to 7 tickets, and lower you go, you get like 1 ticket in E rank and 2 tickets in the D ranks. So now you guys might be wondering how to get S rank. So if you go into an S rank dungeon, you will have a slight bit of a chance to pull an SS rank shadow inside of it. So yeah, that's the best way you can get. And now you guys may be wondering, what is the strongest unit in the game? Well, it is the Shadow Monarch. So this has a total of, I think, 37 billion damage, which is pretty much 38 if you guys saw it. See, this unit is the most strongest unit out there as of now. But if more updates come out, because this game is still in beta, but as soon as more updates come out, this unit might be getting a little bit weaker, because if you guys haven't seen some leaks and stuff already, there's Beru coming inside of it, and there's a new island coming on 16th as well. There are lots of stuff coming, and there's an update in like 30 minutes. So I will just cut this video short and not yap for too long, because this have been a really amazing journey for me. And you can ask me any questions down in the comment. And if you enjoyed the video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as well. Until then, I will see you guys later. Do not worry, I will make more and more content on this game, because this has been really fun. I would not suggest this game if it was not fun. It's really fun, and you can add me as well if you want to play with me. I always carry my friends, my people, my viewers, anywhere, everywhere, always. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace out, good night, have a good one, and let me show you my team before I go though, because these guys looks like so flippin' amazing. Oh, I forgot to mention the mount stuff, which I will explain in the next one. Do not worry about that too much. And here you go. And this is the best team you will see. Not really, but this team has a total of 70 billion DPS or 75 billion DPS. And these guys look super flippin' sexy, as you guys can see right here. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Good night. Peace.